Hi, welcome to Life Trends Live. How are you?
Good evening, everybody, and welcome. Okay, let's just jump in. We've got some cool stuff to cover with you tonight, and I'm going to go through the presentation very quickly. We're going to do a simple Q&A, but I wanted to begin by just kind of maybe sharing a little bit about what this whole concept's about. I mean, obviously the presentation talks about an eGig and how it works and how simple it is, but I've kind of put this in perspective. I mean, what we're actually doing here for everybody is giving everybody a CBD wellness store. That's what it really gets down to. Now think about this. If you wanted right now and you wanted to go out and you wanted to, say you wanted to open your own store, right? And you wanted to have a great, you really like CBD and you wanted to be able to display all these CBD products and other wellness products, how much money do you think you would spend? I mean, it would be a lot. I mean, probably in the neighborhood of a couple $100,000 to get your store started, couple $100,000. And then of course you've got operating costs, that you have to run that business every month. Well, think about that. When you get involved with this, you get a CBD wellness store for free. I mean, it doesn't cost you anything. You're actually going to have a store that you can send people to. And by the way this is going to work when we get you set up is people are going to be able to go into your store because you're going to have your own, your own dynamic replicated website. So people can go into your store and they can shop and they do one of two things. They're going to be able to go in. If they want to pay retail, we're probably going to set up where we'll let them pay retail and you just make a retail profit on it. Or they can sign up for free and be able to access everything in wholesale. So either way, you win. So think of it that way when you start trying to share this maybe with other people, is that just imagine having your own store and be able to give people access to all these products, but at a wholesale cost. And as people shop your store and other people shop your store, you're going to get commissions and a lot of commissions. So with that, let's jump in. Let's share the little presentation here. It's pretty simple. Sometimes I think this is just so simple and so easy. It's like, got to be more to it than that. But no, this is it. It's just this easy. So let's begin. Obviously, we're talking about CBD and wellness, and we're talking about the very first eGig. Now think about that. The very first eGig. What's an eGig? Well, an eGig is something that is web. I always say that, mess that up for some reason, but it's web and app-based business. And then what I mean by app-based is we're going to have an app we're producing that you'll actually be able to send this app to anybody and everybody. You'll have your store in there. It'll allow people to go in and sign up. It'll do everything for you. But right now it's all web-based and it's mobile-friendly, so it's going to work, just almost as well. And the whole concept here is to give people really, really high-quality products, but we want to deliver them at wholesale pricing because that's important. I mean, everybody can go out and pay retail for things, but not very many people can get real access to wholesale pricing. Here, they're going to be able to do that. And then, of course, we couple it with this just world-class marketing system we call the 10-tier eGig referral system. So let's so what do you have to do to get started? Well, you got to go in and sign up, right? That's the first thing you do. And your cost is zero. Think about that. Your cost is zero to sign up. And what happens is, as you start to share this with others and they go in and shop and buy these unbelievable products at wholesale pricing, when they shop online at wholesale, guess what happens? They also, hit the wrong button there. What do I do here? Look at me. I can't believe I messed up. Here's the problem with being live. I can't go back. I can't say, okay, stop, edit this. I used to do a lot of recorded ones, and it was fun because I could record them. Oh yeah, I messed up. Edit that for me. Now I can't. So I'm gonna have to repeat this. So you join for zero, right? You get others to shop online at wholesale, and when you sign up and start your business today, guess what? It costs you nothing. It's free. I mean, that's what makes this so amazing. It's for free, and you get to access wholesale pricing for free. You get to have all your shipping, all your products sent to you for free. There's no shipping charges. And this is the coolest part. There's no monthly requirements or qualifications. I think about it, no monthly, qualification, nothing. You don't have to say, well, I have to meet this many, do this much in the way of orders or this much in the way of sales, or I have to have all these qualifications in order to get paid. No, there's nothing. And the way it works is so simple. And on this slide we're showing you right now, we talk about signing up 10 people, but obviously, You could sign up 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100. It doesn't matter, because whatever you do, whoever you personally sign up, anywhere in the United States, that's your tier 1. Those are all the people that are on your tier 1 because they're personally signed by you. But what happens when they start signing up people? Because actually, right here, your work is done. Now, that's another thing you got to think about. As I go through this whole concept, your work is finished right here. So that's where you've got to decide, am I going to just try to put in 2 or 3 people? Or am I trying to put in 5? Or I'm going to try to put in 100? What am I going to try to do? And I want you to understand something that's very important. Whatever you do at tier 1 affects what happens to the other tiers. Because the bigger the base is here at the beginning, the bigger the base through your other tiers of commissions. And let me tell you, that's where the money starts to really make a difference, and the amount makes the difference. So those 10 people that you sign up, okay? Let's say they do the same thing. They sign up also 10 people. Again, everybody's getting involved for free. Now you've got 100 people in your tier 2. What does that mean? That means 100 more people that anytime they go in and purchase anything in the CBD wellness store, you're getting paid a commission. Now, it just continues. Now, those 100 people you've got in that tier 2 sign up 10, now what have you got? You've got 1,000 people in your third tier. They go and shop. Whatever they buy, you get a commission. And what's crazy about this is it's not like pennies. It's not like you're going to get 20 cents or 10 cents. I mean, on every purchase that everybody makes through all your 10 tiers is always going to be $2 or more. And sometimes it could be $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10, depending on what people are purchasing. So think about that. And that's on every person, on every purchase for life. And it's all based on what you do to start. So you get paid through 10 tiers of referrals. And this is our little simple 10-tier eGig referral system. And it's just showing the example we just talked about of 10, getting 10, getting 10. Obviously, if you're making $2.50 on each one, and it could be $5, it could be $10 you're making on each one, each purchase. But look at the income you make here. And this could be happening month after month. So in this month, you'd make $2,500 plus the $250 plus the $25. But now you've got 7 more tiers of referrals that are going to continue to build. Now, when you think about the fact that everybody can get in for free, and once they see this whole thing working, guys, this is going to go viral. It's going to spread throughout the entire United States. Because remember, this is just the first eGig we're going to be doing. We're going to be creating other products and other eGigs. Just like right now we have the travel eGig. And we all know what's going to happen in about August when people can start traveling again. That's going to explode. But it works on the same kind of concept. And you make money when people travel and they save money. I mean, how cool is that? And so here on the CBD side, this is just an example of 3 tiers, but start to think about what happens to the other 7 tiers. And again, it doesn't matter. If you actually I think if you started with, say, 5, let's say you never thought you could get more than 5, and you do 5, I wonder if anybody's done the math. Have you ever actually taken that and said, okay, what if I get 5 and they get 5 and let's do 10 tiers? How many people would I have on my 10th tier? This is the part that amazes most people. If you haven't done the math, just remember, not 10, not this example here, 5 who get 5. Here's the crazy part. I believe, you need to go check this, but I think it could be over 10 million people you could be earning commissions on. Isn't that crazy? I mean, and when you think about the fact that people can get in this for free, there's no limitations. I mean, there's no limitations on what you can make, because there's no limitations on the number of people that you can set up or that anybody can set up. And while you might be thinking about putting in 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe the person you set up looks at this and goes, wait a minute. I'm not going to put in 4 or 5 or 10. I'm going to put in 100. I might even put in 200, 300. It can happen. And that just skews the numbers even more in your favor as this thing starts to grow. So all you do to be involved in this is you enroll people for free. How many times have you heard the word free? But that's what it's all about. Free, 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 free. That's the whole idea. And that's why I say there's never been a business like this ever, ever. Where, I mean, anything you can think, anything you want to do, you can do it, and you do it so simply. So what do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen over the next couple of years as, you're able to take out your CBD wellness store and share it with people, and they realize that they can actually come into your company and join it for free and access all these products at wholesale, and they're going to get free shipping. And oh, by the way, if they start signing up people and sharing the same thing as you did, they're going to get paid through 10 tiers of referrals. Who wouldn't do that? I mean, it's just like if I could go back in time right now and say, oh, Amazon has this program. It's too bad you didn't get involved in it at the very beginning because you'd be wealthy right now today. Well, that's what's going to happen here. And again, because we've made this where there's just no barriers, none. So with that, let me jump out of here and we're going to put back on full screen. We're going to talk for a couple of minutes and we're going to answer a few questions. So I don't think it can get any easier. I know, and you've been doing it. I mean, and I know that a lot of people are just saying, you know what, but I really need to have the products. I really need, and I get that because it's going to be kind of cool when you can show somebody your store and you can see the products and they can see the retail price and they can see the wholesale and they realize they can get wholesale by just signing up. You know what, a lot of people, you might just send them to your retail store and let them buy there, but you see all these products sitting over here. These are the ones we've been looking at and trying to decide on for our initial launch. And we've pretty much kind of decided now, and we're putting together the actual orders, and we're doing some of the other things. We're going to actually have a couple actual of our own. We decided because with just the opportunities there, we're going to brand a couple products ourselves under the LifeTrends name. But primarily, we're going to use other people's products. I mean, other manufacturers and other major suppliers of CBD products because they've got some stuff that they spent years developing, literally millions of dollars. For example, I talked to you about the effervescent tablet that actually you put into a water bottle, you shake it up, and it's just like Gatorade or you know, what's the other one? Powerade. Yeah, Powerade. Everybody uses Powerade. But it gives you all your electrolytes, but it gives you CBD. It tastes great. We're going to have every flavor you can think of. And this doesn't exist right now. No one has this product. And it comes from a major supplier. Matter of fact, I think maybe I shared it. I didn't, but I guess I can now because we're in the middle of finishing it up and putting it together. The name of the people that actually developed this product, they're called the Hatfield and McCoys, which everybody knows who the Hatfield and McCoys were, right? From when you all grew up, you know, talking about the folks, I think it's from West Virginia, where they were families that used to feud. Well, actually, that's a real life story. And the people that actually were part of that family had gotten into the CB business in a big, big way and started developing all these products. And obviously, they're using their own name as branding. And we've got a tremendous product line that we're looking at doing with them that we're going to be making available to you. So with that, just going to open it up for some questions. And then, of course, we'll be back here next Tuesday. Again, I'll say this again. All you have to do is start sharing this. I mean, you know, we send you emails, you know, that tell you how to go out and share it very simply with text message. That's all you do, right? I mean, you just do it all by text, don't you? You prefer
text
that.
messages. I invite people to the meetings, to the webinars.
Yeah, that's all she's been doing. Is she sends out a text and say, hey, you know, go check out the site, you know, and you know, to get them to sign up. And of course, people sign up and say, then come to this presentation because you don't have to teach anybody how this business works. As a matter of fact, it's too simple. But we're going to do all that. So we make that very easy. So your only job is to actually just share this. And if you share it, it's going to be something that, you know, I can't guarantee it'll be life-changing. My guess is it could be, and it might be more than you even imagine possible, but you have to start. That's all it gets down to is you have to start.
So, and this segment.
Wait a minute. She said you have nothing to lose. Well, what could you lose? That's a great question. What do you have to lose? You're not making an investment. You're not spending $200,000 for a store. You're not even spending $10 for it. You're not spending anything. I mean, the only thing you have to lose is some time. But my gosh, what are people doing right now? They're quarantined. They're at home. I mean, right now, to me, this is the perfect time to be doing this because for at least another 30 days, most people are stuck at home. And this is something they could build. I mean, they spend an hour a day on this. So think about it. If anybody that's on this call tonight, if you spend an hour a day on this, just sending out invites, that's all you do. You don't do anything else. Send out invites. In 30 days from now, you'd be finished. You never have to do this again. All you're going to ever do is reap the financial rewards for the rest of your life. Where do you get that? I mean, or you can wait and go back to your job and go back and get a salary, but nothing changes. It's just the same old life again. This is something that actually can be truly life-changing. So
Mark, people love you. They just love you, and they appreciate you so much. They're just giving you love in the chat. I'm telling you. So, you know, when you talk about, you know, just get started. So I did put a couple of Dropbox links in there for the next steps, the texting document, and also how to enroll people. So it's really very easy. One of the questions you actually started to answer was during this virus situation, Joe Bennett asked, with people out of work, working at home, or no job at all, is this the best time to introduce this CBD business? And when will this all be set up and ready to introduce this to people?
Okay. Well, obviously, it's set up and ready to go right now. So yeah, the answer is yes, because you're really ahead of the curve. Yeah, granted, you don't have the products until May, but what does that stop people from signing? It's not like somebody's going to have to say, okay, well, if I sign up today, I've got to spend $100 or $200 to get involved. No, they can sign up today, and they can be enrolling people, and those people, if they enroll, can be enrolling people, and it's all for free, so nobody spent anything but a little time. My point is, you can get your organization of people built in the next 30 days, and it'll continue to build for a lifetime, but you can get a lot of it done in the next 30 days, and then when the products roll in, it's just more money. Because if you wait till we have the products, okay, well, that's good, but then you don't have an organization yet, so now you're going to start from why wait? I mean, again, we're going to be doing these presentations twice a week, right? You know, it doesn't cost anybody anything to send them the link, get them to sign up, and then have them come here. Why not let that start happening for you? And that's what everybody should be doing. And then when the products come, that's just a huge bonus. Wouldn't it be unbelievable if you got this thing going and you had a 30, 60 days, an organization that started growing virally, and then the products are there, and then people start buying these products because they're great products at great pricing? Can you imagine what kind of money you'd be making? It'd be like instantaneous, like maybe I don't have to go back to a job. And that can happen for a lot of you. Okay.
Yeah, how exciting is that? So one person here said, Roger, he says, if both me and my wife are going to use the CBD, would it pay for me to sign up my wife since I'm already signed up?
Well, I'll be honest. It actually, think about it. It gives you 2 positions of income versus 1 position, right? Because remember, you get paid through 10 tiers. There's no cost to sign up. So the answer is, I would do that.
Good deal. Okay, so Charles asked, how will we receive payment from this side of the business? So CBD, because we have travel, and obviously people know that we've used HyperWallet for our travel side. So how are they going to receive payment from this side of the business?
Okay, and that's a good question, because if you notice, one thing we said is everything's free, right? And we're trying to stick to that on all fronts. But obviously, we have to be able to, to make this business work for you and for everybody. So the way we're doing that actually is that we're going to be setting this thing up where when you finally do start earning, you got commissions coming. As long as your commission's over $25, we're going to send it to you. And the way we're going to do this is we're going to set you up on a HyperWallet. But when we set you up on a HyperWallet, which allows us to give you like a debit card, and it allows you to be able to access your money instantaneously, which is cool. But here's the great thing about it. All we're going to do to make this thing work for you, to cover all the costs involved for you to operate your business, run your business, have your replicated websites, get access to wholesale pricing, get free shipping, we're just going to charge 3%. So we're going to take and actually say, we don't want a penny from anybody until they're making commissions. So let's say, for example, you earned a $100 commission. Then in that case, you'd have to pay $3 would be your fee for operating your business. If it was $10,000, it would be $300 to operate your business. If it's $1 million, it'd be whatever that number is. But who cares? It doesn't come out of your pocket ever. It just allows us to keep everything down, because this is how we can do the free shipping, cover the cost of everything, and never charge you a penny, except, look, we take a little bit when you're successful, but not before. So that's how we're going to do it.
Very, very good.
No one's ever done that, and this is really cool. And I love this part about it, because I wanted to make sure that we could always keep that concept of free, and that we're not going to charge for anything, not even a HyperWallet. Hey, when you're earning the commissions, you don't care. What do they? So you're paying $3 or $30, but you're making thousands. You don't care, because it just allows you to keep growing. You don't have to worry. And the bigger you get, the more we have to service everything and make sure everything works perfectly for you and for the customers and everybody we bring on, and make sure we move the money to everybody properly. So that's how we're doing it.
All right. And then Alan said, when this virus stuff ends, which, gosh, please, let's have this be done.
Yeah.
He says, will Mark be doing meetings at Johns Creek in Alpharetta at the Georgia Club?
I might do one once in a while, just because I like doing stuff that's live sometimes and getting people together. Yeah, I know my wife loves it. She likes that kind of that, and it is nice, and I enjoy it too. So, I think we probably will do some live events like that, but but obviously when it's safe to do it, because those are always fun. And what'll really be cool with this, and what we'll be doing with Life Trends on the travel side too, is we want to have some big corporate events. Maybe 2 or 3 again, where we can get 10,000 people together. I hope that day comes again. We can all get together like that again. I'm sure it will. And we can have those kind of big corporate events and big corporate rallies, and maybe some big corporate travel seminars, and those types of things, because it creates more of a kind of a family atmosphere for everybody. So the answer is, yeah, we'll be doing them.
For us that need the extrovert stuff.
Yeah.
So Roger, who is already a subscriber to the travel business, and he's able to do the CBD, says, can we use the same hyperwallet card? I would assume that if people already have a hyperwallet, we won't have to get them one that's fine.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it. We'll just use that same one for you. You're cool. You're good.
Yeah.
Yep. And that'll be
all good. Right. He says great.
Yeah.
So I don't see any more questions,
okay,
but
good.
You guys always do a great job.
Always. What I love, Tracy and everybody? It's so simple. There shouldn't be any questions almost. There's just very few. And I love answering a few, but I like the fact that we'll always try to keep it to 4 or 5 questions, no matter how big this crazy thing gets, because it's just too simple, too easy. And free.
Hey, so a couple of the last time we were on, you kind of showed some of the products that you were thinking about going for, like that effervescent thing. Tell them about it.
That's an energy boost right there. This is kind of cool. It's like this, and you just spray it in your mouth underneath your tongue. So what were you saying?
Talk to him about the effervescent one that you were talking about.
I'll show that real quick. Hold on, let me see if I get it back here. Is that it? No. Where have I got it here? That it? Yeah, that's it. I don't know if you can see this very well in this plastic bag, but let me get it out of the bag here.
It's like a vitamin C.
It's like have you ever seen like airborne products? This one's a citrus flavored, and I'm going to take it out of a little baggie here if I can get it out. Well, maybe I can't get it out. You can hold it up there, maybe. If you can kind of see it, just hold it up towards the camera there.
It's hard to see.
Can you see it?
Looks white. It just looks white.
It just looks like okay. Well, actually, what it is, it just looks like a big almost like an Alka-Seltzer tablet, but smaller. And of course, it's got CBD in it and all the electrolytes and some other goodies. And again, it's just the taste is fantastic. They have every flavor you can think of. This is from the Hatfield McCoys, like I said. They've got citrus, the ones they sent me to try, wild berry, citrus, mango.
And nobody has this, right? This is very unique.
This is brand new. No one has it. They've actually got a patented process for this. So it'll be the first one. The only thing that even comes close, there's some effervescent tablets, but they won't work well in bottles and water and stuff. You can only put them under your tongue and dissolve them, and it's not the same. And this is better for you, because this way you're drinking your water, which everybody needs, and plus it gives you, a nice little boost too of energy, and particularly if you've done workout or exercise and you need to replace your electrolytes, and you want the CBD because it helps with everything, then man, this is just great. You just drink it right out of your water bottle. I love it. That's one of my favorite things, because it tastes so good. Like the wild berries one, first when I used them, oh man, this is good for me.
I like the gummies.
And they're going to be branded, right, with our stuff on it, right?
Yeah. And my wife likes the gummies, so we're looking at those. And this, like I said, these are pretty cool. Look at those things. They look like a big lifesaver. I don't know if you can see.
Oh, I love those. Those are awesome.
White and blue. It's like a big lifesaver. So, and again, every time I open, I have to taste them. They're good.
That's awesome. And are we going to be bundling these together? What was your thought? Because I know you talked about that too.
We're gonna, again, what we'll do, we've got to bundle 3 or 4 products together, because again, in order to maintain the free shipping and all that stuff, we're gonna have to do at least bundled packages of $50 or more. But some people are gonna spend a lot more than that. Some people will spend hundreds because they want all these other products, particularly when you get into these face creams and all this other cool stuff we've been looking at. Like my wife has been using one of the face creams.
I love it.
Oh my gosh, she's just like this is a true story. The other day she was walking around, she didn't have any makeup on. I said, your face is glowing. Are you pregnant? She said, I said, we know you get that glow when you're.
Well, there is a product who calls Glow Eyes spray.
Yeah, but your skin looks amazing when you're using it. It's like it glows, and of course it's got CBD in it. Yeah, it's amazing. So we're gonna have bundled packages, and And then, you know, we'll probably have, if people want to buy in smaller quantities, but then if we ever do that, we're going to have some sort of shipping fee. And I don't want that. I want to keep it free. So as long as we do bundle packages, maybe we get people to order, maybe, you know, 2 people or 3 people order some stuff together. That way they can order a big bunch of stuff. And then, you know, again, keep the cost to 0, because I like that, because I want to keep it at wholesale. I want to keep the shipping free. I want to keep the enrollment free. I just want people to make money as they're starting to share this with the people, and people are buying. Great.
Right. So the idea would be like health and wellness, like vitamin packs or different things like the effervescent stuff. You could put them together, or you could put facial creams and other things that we have the CBD in them together.
Yeah,
right?
we'll put together different combo packs, and people can buy one. Like, for example, we might have one. We'll have a package. Maybe one would be for like energy, stress and anxiety, pain relief, and then maybe immunity. Like that would be like, maybe that would be a package we'd put together of 3 or 4 different products and stuff, and bundle them together. So, you know,
I'm so excited about this, Mark. I'm telling you, and I think other people are really excited about it too.
Yeah, guys, because, you know, CBD is just now coming into its own. There's going to be so much studies and research and clinicals available about the benefits of CBD. I mean, it's exploding right now as an industry and as a product. Is expected to be one of the biggest products in the country for years to come. But the reason is it's just got so many health benefits to it. And, you know, obviously people knew that a long time ago, but that was with the THC in it, and that's no good. So, well, some people like it, but I prefer just the CBD without the THC myself. And there's just, you get all the health benefits without the, you know, without the high part. But,
right.
You know, again, it's becoming legal. So I don't know. I mean, but right now we're just doing CBD, guys.
All right. And just to let everybody know, I did put a link in to access our replays on our YouTube channel. So that is in the chat. So you can click that and go see the different things and send people there so they can watch some stuff on this, and you can use it in your texting. Charles says, will there be an option to pay shipping and handling if you order less than $50? Some of us are single seniors.
You know, that's what I was saying. Yeah, I mean, we could do that, but if that's something everybody wants, we'll do it. I just wanted to be able to keep it away. What I'd rather do is everybody figure out how maybe you could get 2 or 3 people and do a bundle, and that way there wouldn't be any shipping costs. You all you need is maybe 1 or 2, like a friends or neighbors or somebody else say, hey, look, we can get this stuff at wholesale. Let's go together, and that way we don't have to pay any shipping charges, and you just order it that way. So I think that'll be simple for people to do. But if you can't, we'll probably figure out a way to be able to do that for everybody if they just want to buy it in onesies. But then I just don't want anybody comes. You said free. So
right. Don't bite the messenger.
We want to keep this so it's just exciting, and I don't want there to be any barriers for growth. I want everybody to just be able to grow this thing just so rapidly and so virally. I guess that's not a very good word to use anymore, right?
Viral.
That's some words. I mean, but I
yeah, probably not.
That's going to be gone one day. I mean, this whole thing is with COVID-19. It's got to be over. I mean, for all of us. So just keep praying it will be. All right, we finished.
All right, I'm done.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
You know, take a look at your emails. Your campaigns are there for you. Take advantage of it. Start sharing. See you on Tuesday.
Have a beautiful weekend.
Yeah. Be safe.
Bye, everyone.
Good night.